Hello, and welcome back to the series of short videos about library resources for the research you'll need to do in your class. I'm Benjamin Alloy, librarian at Phoenix College, and in this video we'll be talking in general about some library databases. So first we're going to go to the library homepage. Remember, there's always a link in the top banner from any Phoenix College webpage. After that, we can scroll down. And if you remember the last video, we talked about OneSearch, which includes a lot of databases. So if you want to do some one-stop shopping and look at a lot of what the databases have to offer all in one search, you could do OneSearch. But there's a few reasons why you may want to go directly to some individual databases, and we'll get into that in the next series of videos. So to do that, I'm going to click here where it says Databases towards the bottom. And that will bring me to this page. It's a list of all of our databases. By last count, I think we have about 108 databases, and they cover all different types of topics. So for your class about fashion history or the culture of fashion, there's a few that we're really going to highlight in the next series of videos. But this video is just to get you acclimated to what is a database, what are they good for, why do we use them, and where can we find them. Right? So a database is like a storage facility, an online storage facility to organize and store information, right? And in our case, we have subscriptions to over 100 databases to get access mainly to articles. So that's newspaper articles, magazine articles, and academic journal articles. But some of our databases also include videos or have links to other websites that may be helpful, and we have some that do ebooks. So as you browse around, you'll see there's a lot of broad topics that get covered, like business, arts, education. And like I said, I'll highlight a few of these. They'll be particularly good for your class in just a moment. But first, I just want to show you some of the what a general database has in common across the board. So each database may look a little different, but they're all going to have some of the same tools, right? And this can make your research very efficient and very easy to do. So I'm going to go to Academic Search Premier. It's just one of our general databases. It doesn't focus on any particular topic or subject. When I click there, it comes to the home page, right? And if you're not on campus, you'll just need your MEID and password to log in to get access to the database. But once you do that, you'll have access to all of the databases online. And that's one of the convenient factors, right? So I'm going to search for sustainable fashion. And when I do a search, you'll see the results will pop up. And if you remember from last video, we want to strategize with which keywords we use. Sometimes you might use a synonym to try a different word that fits in. I may want to come over here and limit by the date, because sustainable fashion is not necessarily a new concept, but it's definitely gaining in popularity and may mean something a little bit different today than it might have, say, 25 years ago. I can also limit to full text, and there's some other options here of how I might limit by the source type. So just keep in mind, there's ways to limit your results. I started with 740. I'd like to get that lower. Okay, so I'm going to limit to full text, which means I can read the entire thing online. And I'm going to limit by date a bit. So I'm just going to go, say, the last 10 years. And you can do this with all the databases, right? Once I do that, I have a nice list. You can see here's some videos, here's some articles. Some will be magazine articles, some will be academic journal articles. But just to show you what I can do, I'm going to click on this one over here for Marketing Challenges for Eco Fashion Brand, a case study. So as I open up that article, it will give me some other subject terms I might consider searching for my research. Sometimes there will be an abstract that will give me a summary. But when I'm ready, I can click on the full text PDF link and read the entire article. In addition, one of the things that makes databases so helpful is there will always be a toolbox. Sometimes it's at the top, sometimes it's on the left, this one's on the right. But you can see what I can do here. I can print, I can email it to myself. So if I want to keep track of all my research, I can email these articles and I'll have a nice organized list in my email inbox with a link to get back. And there's also a citation button. So when you guys are doing your research and you need to cite your sources, you can click on Cite, and it will do a number of different citation sources, including APA, and if I scroll down, MLA, right? Kind of the two major ones. So check with your instructor about which he'd prefer, but this will do the citations for you. So those are some of the tools that make databases really helpful. You can see it's very easy to search. You can do it from home or anywhere you have internet connection. And what makes databases so powerful is that they have access to thousands and thousands of articles, right? In addition to videos and some other media they might include. So it's an easy way to search a lot of stuff that's current. It's updated with the current edition of the magazine or newspaper, whatever is included. So consider using databases for those targeted search to get access to a lot of different resources without even stepping foot in the library. Okay, that does it for this general database video. The next one will get into some specific databases that will be really helpful for your research in this class. Thank you.